evening to you, and thanks for joining us tonight at 6.
We start tonight with developing news for you. The city of Midland has entered a settlement with Pilot Water Solutions after the city initially asked the Texas Railroad Commission to weigh in. The city wanted the right to protest saltwater disposal permits by Pilot Water Solutions near the city's Winkler County water supply. The
settlement was filed just days before the city and Pilot were to meet in Austin in front of the RRC. CBS 7's Hannah Brock has the story on today's filing and spoke with City Councilman Dan Corrales. She has all the details. Hannah?
Well, the case involves T-Bar Ranch, which is one of 2 water sources that supplies a third of the city's water. The ranch is a Winkler County property that the city purchased in the 60s. However, the city has spent the last year protesting saltwater injection near the aquifer in fear that an accident could pollute it. In December 2022, the city protested 5 saltwater disposal well permits by Pilot Water Solutions near an aquifer called T-Bar. Case documents say it's a property the city has invested $200 million in to rely on for the next 75 years. Initially, the RRC dismissed the city's standing, but Mayor Lori Blanc appealed to the commission in an open meeting in June.
It is particularly important that Midland have standing to be able to carefully evaluate any disposal well on T-Bar water well field before they are permitted. Many of Pilot's proposed disposal wells are less than 1,000 feet from a Midland water well. I'm here today asking the Commission to recognize Midland's right to standing.
RRC then allowed a rehearing that was set for Austin next week. However, today the city, along with Pilot Water Solutions, asked the RRC to dismiss that hearing. An RRC spokesperson says the Commission intends to sign it. Councilman Dan Corrales says the city and Pilot entered a settlement agreeing to allow 4 disposal wells adjacent to the aquifer with reduced capacity. In a statement, the city of Midland said the agreement, in part, quote, includes numerous operational safeguards and financial benefits to the city. However, Corrales says the city didn't have to be in this situation in the first place. He voted against a right-of-way license for Pilot to lay lines on city property, but it passed. He says the disposal applications followed.
But here's the question. Is any revenue a pittance compared to what's at risk? And that's our water source. We shouldn't have been in this predicament to begin with because we never should have approved a right-of-way license where our water is.
The city has said that accidents happen, with court documents noting that the disposals had the potential to create irreparable damage. Pilot refuted that the city had standing and defended its processes.
And because of the issue we have with seismicity, isn't that a problem? Aren't you worried about that? Because I certainly am. Having that many SWDs by our water source, even if it's not right there on top of it, which it's pretty close, seismic activity travels.
According to Corrales, Pilot has the right to build 6 to 8 more disposal wells on city property away from the water source. He says the city has top-of-the-line monitors to ensure no pollution occurs. Pilot Water Solutions could not be reached for comment. CBS 7 will continue to keep you updated on this story. For CBS 7 First Alert News, I'm Hannah Brock.